Pegasus? Viperian? Carapace? Time to strut your disco stuff.
With our heroes swearing to protect Paris at all costs, there is no telling when or where a villain will arise. From Paris's flooding to an evil rocket trying to kidnap their passenger, Ladybug and the rest of the heroes must be ready for anything. Even though Ladybug and Cat Noir can give their kwamis the power to fly or swim, the rest of the heroes cannot. With an allegiance to Ladybug, it's only fair the rest of the Miraculous heroes get their power-ups as well. Today we will list the top 5 heroes who need a power-up. As people who help Ladybug and Cat Noir every day, it only makes sense for these 5 heroes to be able to go anywhere to save the day and fight alongside Ladybug and Cat Noir, no matter where they find themselves.
You're gonna be spending a lot of time together now that he's joined the team. Forever. Ready, Miraculous team?
Number 1, Viperian. As one of the most powerful heroes on Ladybug's team, it only makes sense for the holder of the Snake Miraculous to be one of the first to gain a power-up. With his power of second chance, no villain can win a fight. Although time loops can sometimes last forever, Viperian can find the solution they need to save the day every time, giving the heroes even more reason to allow him the ability to use power-ups. As we see in Intuition, even Monarch struggles to control the powers of the Snake Miraculous, getting himself stuck in a time loop until he eventually accepts defeat. Viperian, however, would have been able to help in this episode had Ladybug still had the Miraculouses in her possession. With infinite possible outcomes, if Viperian had the option to join them in space or help them underwater, any mission would be successful in seemingly no time. With a hero like Viperian following them into every battle, Ladybug and Cat Noir would never have to worry about winning against a villain again. As more of the grimoire gets revealed, the heroes could unlock even more powers they didn't yet know were possible. And as long as Viperian joined and had the same upgrades, the heroes would always be the ones coming out on top.
Just in time. Cat Noir, I'd like you to meet...
Viperian. Can't wait to work with you.
Number 2, Rena Furtive. As Marinette's best friend and the only one aware of her secret identity, Alia is called on the most by the superhero, always happy to save the day as Rena Furtive. With the most experience helping Ladybug, giving her a power boost only makes sense as their fights become more difficult to win. Without the ability to fly or breathe underwater, there's only so much the holder of the Fox Miraculous can do to help her friend. With her ability to make illusions, Rena Furtive is another powerful holder of the Miraculous. However, with even more power now revealed, the possibilities of what she can do or the illusions she could make are endless. In the episode Siren, when Ladybug and Cat Noir first get their powers, Alia helps at first. Had she also been able to use a power-up at the time, she could have continued to assist the two heroes, save the akumatized Ondine. With the speculation of an even more powerful villain coming in Season 6, the heroes need every power available to defeat the next holder of the Butterfly Miraculous. Since they still can't use their powers without needing to transform back, the only other option each of them has is to use the power boost to give them all the upper hand while fighting. As one of the heroes Ladybug trusts the most, Rena Furtive would be sure the only time she used her power was when necessary. Since she is also the only one who knows Marinette is Ladybug, their working together makes the most sense. It would also make it more difficult for her to get akumatized, therefore jeopardizing her best friend's biggest secret.
We weren't followed? No sign of Shadow Moth's traps?
Nothing to report.
Perfect. Spots off!
Number 3, Carapace. With power as essential as protection, it's no wonder Ladybug regularly calls on Carapace for help. Being able to protect his allies from harm is a job only the holder of the Turtle Miraculous can provide. Even though Ladybug doesn't ask him to help as much as some of the other heroes, a shield comes in handy more times than it seems, and with a power-up, Waze would then be able to grant his holder the ability to fly and swim. Since Nino is one of the only people who know Alia is still using the Fox Miraculous, it also means he's the best suited to keep her and the other heroes safe while they're fighting. To do this, however, he needs the same powers as the other heroes. These new powers would give him the same abilities they have, being able to fly and swim underwater. Although we only see the heroes use their power boosts a few times, we can speculate from what we have seen. There will be more uses for them in the future. With the Butterfly Miraculous's whereabouts still unknown, the heroes must be ready for another villain like Monarch to rise to power at any time. This means if the heroes need a shield to protect them, the Turtle Miraculous must be able to follow alongside them.
Shelter!
Number 4, Pegasus. With the Miraculous of the horse being another powerful hero, it only makes sense for Ladybug to want him to fight alongside them no matter where they go. With the ability to teleport, Pegasus possesses one of the most sought-after Miraculouses, making his power valuable no matter where the heroes end up. Even in space or underwater, teleportation could be what the heroes need to help save the person being akumatized or the civilians in the crossfire. Although the only ones to still have their Miraculouses at the time were Ladybug and Cat Noir, in the episode Intuition, the Horse Miraculous would have been what they needed to help Ladybug Ladybug and Cat Noir save the astronaut. With his mother stuck in the cockpit, Pegasus could have easily used his powers to teleport her back to safety, instead of feeling helpless as he could only watch from his classroom. Of course, this is only one of the ways the hero could use his new power-ups to help save the day. And in the new season, there will be even more opportunities for him and the rest of the heroes to show off their new powers. As we see countless times throughout Season 5, the only way for the heroes to save the day is when they're working together to do so. Number 5. Argos. Even if Felix is one of the newer heroes to join Ladybug's team, there's no doubt he's one of the best we've seen so far. With knowledge of what it's like to be on the side of good and evil, Argos knows what it takes to save the day and come out on top, as we find out in representation. Felix was created from the Miraculous of the Peacock and is surprisingly a Sentimonster himself. This proves that not only is he the most trusted holder of the Peacock Miraculous, but he also would never put anyone through what he has been through, making him one of the most trustworthy even with his powers being so dangerous. Since he's one of the few to already know so much about his kwami and the powers the Peacock Miraculous possesses, he's more than capable of using his power-ups alongside his usual abilities. It would take him no time to harness every power the power-ups can give him, even ones we don't know about yet. Although it makes sense to question his truth, his strategic and careful use of Sentimonsters proves how well he can do his job protecting Paris. By working with Ladybug and the rest of his teammates, Argos will always be a powerful ally to the heroes, especially if he can use his new powers whenever the time comes. Even after helping to defeat his uncle, there will always be villains for the heroes to deal with, especially without knowing which hands the Butterfly Miraculous fell into. With everyone powered up and ready to fight, however, nothing can stop them from one day returning all the Miraculouses to the Miracle Box.
Dusu, spread my feathers.
With more people being akumatized all the time, our heroes must be ready for any fight. Even with Monarch seemingly defeated, Paris can't remain safe forever, which is why with their new powers, these 5 heroes will officially become unstoppable, just like Ladybug and Cat Noir, always ready to save the day. With nothing holding them back, no villain stands a chance when the heroes work together, and the people of Paris will always be able to see another beautiful day in a city everyone loves.
Eat this! Seriously?
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
Don't forget our main objective. We want to get to Hawkmoth.
Well, it's a simple plan then. Go for the big bad boss.
Let's get him.